Amnesty International, in its latest report, uncovered gross human rights violations by the TPLF forces in Amhara region. According to Amnesty, Tigrayan forces had committed murder, rape and mass killings of civilians. In an exclusive interview with UK Ambassador to Ethiopia, Dr. Alstair MacPhail, I asked him UK's position when it comes to accountability to those gross human rights violations.
I think our position is quite clear, that no matter who has committed war crimes or atrocities, they should be held accountable, no matter which armed group or which army they represent. If they have committed war crimes, if they have committed gross violations of international humanitarian law, etc., we hope that they will be held accountable.
Recently, UK Member of Parliament and Minister for Africa, Vicky Ford, praised the government of Ethiopia's decision not to send troops to Tigray. However, the TPLF continued its attacks on Amhara and Afar regions. Despite TPLF's continued aggression, the international community is putting much pressure on the government of Ethiopia only. United Kingdom's ambassador to Ethiopia, Alstair MacPhail, said that his country is trying to reach out to all sides in the conflict.
I have made it clear that the UK government's position is to press for peace, to have protection of civilians, and to hold accountable those who have committed war crimes. Similarly, we have worried about the possibility of starvation among people who are food insecure. And so that is also why we called for a humanitarian ceasefire to allow the delivery of food and medicines. So we will continue to press all sides, not just the government and the TPLF, to come to the table. We support the work of former Nigerian President Obasanjo as the African Union's High Representative, to try and find a peace for this country, because what we'd love to be able to do is help the people who've been affected by conflict, but also go back to rebuilding this amazing country.
As drought threatens the lives of millions across the Horn of Africa, United Kingdom is trying to do its best when it comes to humanitarian assistance.
Well, I hope that the international community is already reacting. We have already announced funding. You mentioned our Minister for Africa, Vicky Ford. When she was here 4 weeks ago, she announced £5 million to help with drought-affected areas here in Ethiopia. She announced other funding to help with drought-affected communities. And so that was a month ago. And we hope that others will do the same. They will not only announce funding, but also work with the communities and international organizations in ways which will help those affected communities, but also mitigate the effects of the drought.
UK Ambassador to Ethiopia and Permanent Representative to the African Union, Dr. Alstair MacPhail, highlighted the importance of Ethio-UK relations and his country's desire to see stable and prosperous Ethiopia.